everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Veronica Adams. I'm a core member and I'm currently serving in Lokoja, Kogi State. So, in today's video, I'll be sharing with us what actually happens when you cheat on your spouse, and in particular, I mean your wife. So, without wasting time, let's get right into it. Firstly, I like to say this. Men claim that when they are single, they can do all that they want, that they can have a lot of girlfriends, and then when they are married, then they will stick to their wife. The thing is that that is most times not true, because it is what you're already used to. You've already built an appetite around that. You already built an appetite for having lots of girls around, or like having lots of women in your life, because you already built an appetite of having several options. Now you are left with an option. You know, a time will come when you will not be satisfied, and then it will be very hard to change. So, going to this, what actually happens when you cheat on your spouse is that you expose her to danger. Like, she's exposed to danger. Come to think of it, this other person that you're seeing actually knows your wife, because most of the time these men tell them that, oh, I am married, and these ladies don't mind. They'll be like, okay, it's no problem. I'm not disturbing your wife. She's not disturbing me. But the truth of the matter is that they go ahead and follow your wife on social media. They know her name. In fact, they know everything. They gather all information. They know, okay, of course, they know how many children you already have. In fact, they know your wife's mother. They know everything. They do their research very well. So in case of when you guys are celebrating anything on social media, they can see. When you celebrate your anniversary, they see. When you buy your wife a new thing, especially if you have a wife that likes posting, oh, my husband got me this new wristwatch, got me this, oh, we are going on a vacation to Dubai and all. She's there disturbing your husband, because she's like, you've not gotten me something now, and but your wife posted, or but you got your wife something like that. She's always like, you guys are in competition, whether you want to believe it or not, because the truth of the matter is that no woman wants to be on the side forever. A time will come. I've seen ladies that, oh, they say they are very okay being the other woman, but the truth, after a while, she start looking, what does she have that I don't? Actually, I'm fine. In fact, she can start feeling like, oh, she's finer than you. Oh, she has more boss. She has more butts. So what is it? Why can't I be the one? Then, oh, of course, she start getting jealous, and why can't I have what she's having? Especially if your husband is treating you well, like providing things at home, and like you're living well. Then she start feeling, why can't I be in the house? Why am I the one here? Eventually, she gets tired of being the other person that, oh, when there's just time, because the truth is that a man will always prioritizes home, especially his wife and his children. He still has to go back home to them at night, no matter how late. For the ones that are still a bit responsible, oh, because there are levels to these things. So this makes her feel like, oh, she's like the other option, of course, which she is. I know somebody that was dating a married man, and then she follows the wife on social media, on Facebook. This was even years back, like couple of years back. She sees everything that the wife posts, and the children. She knows everything about the home, because so I know some men will be like, no, 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 when I'm dating, I don't talk about my family. The truth is that it will get to a level when the woman satisfies you to a level, you are spilling everything, you're telling you don't even know when you're saying these things. That means directly or indirectly you expose your wife to this danger, because this other woman knows every detail, knows where your wife works, knows the friends that she hangs out with, knows where she hangs out, knows everything, even the school of your children. She knows everything. Like, the married man she was dating said he's broke, but she eventually saw online that he got the children new school bags that were very expensive. She even found out the price, and she was like, all she needed was not even up to this amount. Like, it is that bad, because like, wicked people, or people that kill, they don't just wake up one day and start killing. It comes little by little. Being jealous, being envious, you already start hating the person without any reason, because this is, you don't even have a reason to hate on this person, because this is the legal wife. But after a while, you start hating on her, you want to be the one inside. Then these kind of people can go extra mile. So such a person can actually go extra mile to hurt your wife or your children. And people say this, if a man doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, then he definitely has to cheat. So like most of the time, I find out that it's not like these guys really want to cheat, but it's like a norm. It's like it is normal. So even while they were growing up, they've been hearing stuff. They've been hearing talks around it's okay if you want to have multiple partners. Even while dating, it's okay. It's even some people even feel like you're not a man if you don't have a girlfriend outside your marriage. If you're not seeing another woman aside your wife, I've heard when people are saying that how can you just be with your wife? You've been with your wife for over 10 years, just your wife. And then it's like, that is like a crime to them. They see it like a taboo, like it's not supposed to be because of that. And for men that don't naturally don't like taking alcohol or they don't smoke, so they feel like, oh, then definitely I have to do this. So I feel like most of these guys grew up with the wrong mentality where they are made to feel like it is okay to actually have girlfriends outside your marriage. It's okay for you to have extramarital affairs. You as a man, everybody wants to be better. You need to be better than your predecessors. You need to be better than our forefathers. So now, of course, you want to be richer than your grandfather or the one before them. So why can't you be a better man, a better husband, a better father? Because the truth is that one day when you have children, you hope to give your children in marriage to a responsible man. So when that time comes, you cannot even boldly say, I never cheated on my wife. Like you're telling your future son-in-law, telling him that, oh, take care of my daughter and don't cheat on her because I didn't do that to the mother. And then it's all true. No, you can't boldly say because you know that you've actually done worse. Like you're also afraid because even your child cannot actually pray for you as a husband. Like your child cannot pray to have your type, your kind as a husband. Like it is that bad. So please, men, try to be better. Challenge yourself to be better than your forefathers, your father. Sometimes maybe we have fathers that didn't treat our mothers right. You have to be better than that because then you didn't like when your father was doing all that, you were angry and all, and now you're following the same footsteps, and now you're just your father's son. Directly or indirectly, when you actually cheat on your spouse, when you cheat on your wife, you actually expose her to dangers. You expose her to even spiritual attacks. Ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth putting my wife and my children's life in danger? There are actually two things involved. One might be that she doesn't really like you like that, but she's interested in your money. Like you put abuse, then she just feels like, oh, she just wants to be around somebody. It's not like she's really interested in what you guys have. It's just something to pass the time till she meets a Mr. Right. Or she really likes you and then somehow she's looking for a way to actually have you. In her mind, she might feel like, oh, she doesn't even mind being a second wife. Somebody that would never even settle for such is already thinking of being a second wife. Maybe along the line she fell in love or she likes you or she feels that, well, that this is where she wants to be. Like, this is her abode, that she has gotten to her final destination. She feels like, oh, if she still feels like, oh, she has another man that she wants to get married to, she doesn't want to end up with you, well, that could still be fine. But if she's already thinking that, oh, this is who I want to settle down with, I don't mind being the second wife, or maybe this person that is there should just leave for me. I've seen innocent people that could not even think about doing anybody harm, and because they were into a relationship that wasn't right at the beginning, now they can do whatsoever to just have the man time. You're not even the only one dating this girl. There are also other guys dating her and they are having sex with her too. So that means that is just another thing that you don't want to do because of course I know some guys will be like, no, I date clean girls, like the girls I go, my brother, really clean, being clean and all, being very fresh on the face does not mean that somebody cannot have a disease. Can have this all these sexually transmitted diseases, like strong ones, these big ones that you don't want to joke with. So and when you go home to you don't know that this person has this or has contracted this because she actually has multiple sexual partners. You're not the only one. You're just one of those ways. You feel you're the only one, but she's actually entertaining other guys. Then you sleep with her and you still go ahead to sleep with your wife at home. And of course, you're not expected to use protection while with your wife. So it's like all cool. And unknown to you and to your wife also, you've already contracted a disease, like, and then you pass it on to your wife unknowingly. Like, so she just gets this disease for being your wife. Like, really not fair. In my own opinion, I feel that these are things that you should know. So before getting into any relationship with any other woman aside your wife, you really want to look at all the things that she might be exposed to, or you might be indirectly exposing her to. So you want to look at that before starting a relationship with someone else outside your marriage. So when you hang out with some of your friends, they all come with girlfriends, and then you're feeling like, oh, you're the odd one. In fact, guy, you're peculiar. If you are the one that doesn't have a girlfriend amidst your friend, that means you're the peculiar one. You're the great one, guy. You're the one they should be envying, because somehow you can stay true to your wife, like you're being true to the vow that you made with her. That's something that people should emulate. For people that are already married and then you have extramarital affairs, you know yourself. I'm just saying, try to make things okay. I'm just trying to make you see the dangers. Maybe you didn't know when you started. It started because this is the normal thing. It's a normal thing for guys to have girlfriends outside marriage. Maybe you grew up with that mentality. It's not too late for you to change. It is better late than never. It is not too late for you to change, really. And if you're feeling like you can't you can really change. You can, as long as you really want. You are determined to change. You want to be a better man, a better husband, a better father. For the singles, don't feel like because I'm single, I'm still searching, then you should have 15 girlfriends. You should just be going from different one girl to another. You're just having multiple sexual partners. You're already building an appetite, and it's not helping the long run. So you can't say, oh, I'll be better in marriage. Doesn't it? It starts from now. If you be a good husband in marriage, it is from now that you're single that you start showing the signs. And if you be a terrible husband or a terrible father, you start showing the signs from now on. So you learn to be that kind of person that you really want to be. So you can't say you be a good husband and you not cheat on your wife when you're married. You're only doing all this because you're single. It's a lie. Eventually, you would remember all those things that you used to do and you fall back into it. And then if you're married, then you should really stay true. If you have been, and I want to say kudos to those that have been staying true to their spouse, like they've kept themselves, they do not engage in anything. Like they have never engaged in any extramarital affair. It doesn't matter if it's 1 year that you've been married, guy, you've really done well. All I want to implore you to do better. That let nobody make you feel like it is not achievable. People have made orders because they could not achieve it. They just want you to know that you can actually achieve whatever you set your mind to. If this is what you say, I am never going to do this. Not because it is easy. Even achieving success is not a day job. It's not easy, but you are determined to leave poverty. You're determined, like, oh no, I am going to make it in life, and that helps you, not because it is actually easy to work and make money. So the same thing goes here. It's not going to be easy because there are going to be a lot of temptations, pressure from friends. I just want to encourage you. It's not going to be easy, but it is quite achievable. Be the better man that we need in this generation. So if you found this video useful, kindly like and share as many times as possible to your friends, families, your colleagues, and then please do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel so we can share more valuable content. If you have anything to say about what women get exposed to when they are men cheat, please feel free to comment in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.